hope. Yeah, recording is working. It's a good sign. So welcome to the class. Today we will have a class about interesting topic. We will work with guardian angels. And if it's a controversial with your belief system, you may call them external help, the energy that really provides help and support for you. And see how we, this topic is like we've done the class already on Wednesday. So today is a repetition, but every time it's different outcomes for each class. So today we will learn how do we ask for help, what kind of help do we need, and how do we accept help. So this is actually like 3 different topics that is very interesting. And when I started to work with this guardian angels, like I expected that we will ask for protection, but it's actually everybody needs a different help. And personally, it turns to be completely different. It's not a guardians, it's a different support that I needed. So today we will work with this interesting subject. And I will show you the drawings that I had from Wednesday, but I'm very curious what will be today, because every time there is no expectation how it should look. So what else I want to say? Before we start, I invite you to do 2 minutes exercise, this brainstorming that we do all the time, and to activate our neuron system and our emotions related to topic. What do you want to ask? What kind of help do you need right now? So prepare your paper, just regular paper. It could be any scrap paper that you have around you. And I will set up a timer for 2 minutes. And we will write down all the associations related to the word help. What does it represents for you? What does it, what kind of associations, what kind of symbolize in this word you have related to? So 2 minutes. Let me see. So it's 2 minutes set. Are we ready? The words can be repeated. If any made up words, names, bad words, not appropriate ones, write it down. It's your associations. Be very honest with you. Nobody is going to see your words. Nobody is going to judge you, but it's information for you. If you have a very strong emotions related to the word help, allow yourself to see how strong it is. Allow yourself to be aware of it so you can take actions and be related to it. So 2 minutes. Are we ready? So let's go. The word help, your associations. And my pen doesn't work. We have 1 more minute. About 15 more seconds. Two minutes. Stop. And first, what we are going to do, we are going to count how many words did you write down. So just count how many words. 6, 7. If you repeated some word, you count each time as a separate word. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have 32 words, 28, good. So you can type 48 words. Wow, Catherine, you are a very fast writer. And Matthew, 15, so good number. So you see it's quite a range between 15 and 48. The biggest number I've seen was 64 words in 2 minutes. It's like very speedy people who can activate a lot of neurons in 2 minutes. So take a look on your list. See which word repeated most of the time. Maybe something that really unusual for you. Maybe something that is was not expected. So, and again, on my list, it's like already many times repeated. I still receive this interesting word that represents speed. And it's so many times, like I don't know how we can speed up more. We're already working at very high speed. And what is this? Maybe I identified the word speed differently. Maybe it means something different. And okay, and I have this interesting word that really brings my attention, naivety. So, and I'm like, it's very good words to describe myself, that I'm very naive in what I'm in many things, and that I need help in not to make myself less naive, but maybe I need some protection to like protect this naivety that I still have. Like, it's interesting for a human being who experienced quite a lot in my life, I still be naive. And it's and I feel like this is a gift for some reason. So take a look at your list, see what you want to experience help. Like, what do you need help with? And maybe the list is really could be very interesting to identify something. So see how it's which word resonates with you, what you want to be helped with. It's interesting, like on my list I have money, I have the word prosperity, I have the word protection, but the word naivety like really stand out. So this is what brings my attention. This is what I'm going to ask help for, to protect myself and to protect my naivety today. Okay, so Catherine, it was interesting the positive and negative that came up. For example, kindness, cheerful, and also having challenges and untrustworthy. So yes, the whole range of emotions related to the word help. And it's I believe that in this word, or the list of the words, it's not just what we're asking for help, but how we express help to other people as well. So this could be another side of meanings of this word. So let me switch camera and we'll just start drawing, because I promised there will be many lines today. and many crossings and many roundings. So this was my drawing from Wednesday. And I'm very curious how it's going to be different today. So I don't expect that it will be the same. So before we start, I want you to make sure that you put your feet on the ground and feel grounded, feel present in your body, because when we invite something big in our life, like energies from above or any external energies, we need to be very well grounded to be able to access and accept this energy. We need to, like, any big energies that are coming our way need to be channeled. It cannot be just hold. We cannot just grab it and hold it. Imagine that energy is a water, and if you are a vessel of water, you can hold only so much. You cannot hold it too much, but you can, if you are a pipe or tube, you can pass through so much energy for you. Okay, can you repeat the intention behind our Neurographica again? The topic we are taking on, was it angelic help? It's not necessary angelic help. So the topic is how we can ask guardian angels to help us. But for different people, guardian angels may have different meanings. For some, it's really angelic entities that provide this help. For other people, angelic help can be presented as people, as teachers, as knowledge, as situations, as different opportunities. So we invite energy in general that will protect us and help us. But originally it was expected to work with angelic help. And I'm just like, I was surprised how it's developed on Wednesday. So we'll see. Maybe today we will work purely with angelic help. So as always, when we start working with Neurographica, we identify where we are, who we are on our paper. So I invite you to draw a circle that will represent yourself. If you don't feel yourself as a circle, you can draw a different shape. So it's see how big you are, where is your location, how do you feel around yourself. That do you want to make it bigger? Do you want to make it more perfect circle? So okay, it's a little bit messy circle today. It's okay. And now I invite you to bring the help. Invite the help. When we're talking about angelic help, they don't interact, they don't help if the help wasn't asked for. Because help, we need to ask for help. We need to ask for guidance. We need to ask for support. And on my drawing, I will present the angelic help as a huge circle that goes beyond my paper. So it's just so huge. And let's say this, it will be a head of an angel. And this will be like wings that hugging me and supporting. Yours may look differently. And see if one angel is enough for you, because you may invite as many as you want. You can, for example, on my other drawing, there was 4 of them, but today I want to work with one angel. So this one angel that is holding me and protecting me. And to activate this energy, to activate this help, first of all, we need to do a ritual, and we need to ask for help. And we ask angel for help with neurolines. What kind of help do you want? What help, what for you need this energy and protection? And you can repeat your something that was revealed in this 2 minutes exercise, maybe something that is really, maybe you need help with health, or maybe you need help to stay present. And we drawing lines to ask for help. So this is our action. We actively participate in this exchange. First of all, we ask. And secondly, we start receiving this help. And the help goes beyond us. Because when we receive help, especially when the help is coming from above, it's not just to make ourselves better, but create this positivity around us that will be channeled to the world. So it's not just for ourselves, but to the world as well, because we are just a part of the world. And we expand this energy. And it's interesting, actually, because we are part of the world may ask help as well. So it may be the help, the prayer for world can go beyond, and we can go across this head, and we can go. So see how much energy you can ask for, how much help, how much opportunities. And it's your decision when it will be enough. So you experience it. And it's very important to understand that when we ask for help, when we receive the help, it's action, accept the help. Like when I take it, I take responsibility to use it. I'm not just victim that is waiting for blessing from the sky. I'm actively take it. It's like education. When teacher give you some knowledge, nobody can force you to take this knowledge. You have to participate and you have to take this knowledge. So the same with energy, with help. As a healer, I see many people who are asking for help and don't accept it. They don't really make any changes and any adjustments in their lives. They ask for advices and nothing is really affecting, because you need to take actions. You need to be active in receiving. And I expand more and more to the world. I want to be very balanced with the world. Everything that I receive going through me to the world. And I feel comfortable about it. And see, how do you feel? See if there is any sensations in your body. How do you breathe? How do you feel present? Any reactions in your body? And we start rounding. Of course, like when we start rounding, we make sure that there is no conflicts in accepting this help. See where you start rounding. And if you feel that you need more help, you may invite another entity for support. You may invite 4, 5, 6, 10 angels if you need so much help right now. It's your limitation is your imagination. There is no limitation. There is no really counting there. So it's like, oh no, I cannot ask more than 2 angels. Like maybe one is enough to provide all the help you need. It's not about being greedy, but it's about feeling that you have enough support, you have enough help, you have enough protection. So if it means for you many present entities, people, angels, allow yourself. In this work, there is no limitations. Like you can experience this support. Try to see, like, what if you have enough? What if every prayer for help that you have is available for you? You will never know if you don't try it. So we try it and we see how it's felt in your body. And you start rounding, like all these lines, we round and round. So this is the state where we almost in meditation. See how you react. Like I'm usually start slowing down, and my even breathing is slowing down. So I'm getting more present. There is no rush. There is no point to be anywhere at this time, but here. I want to be present, and I'm like right now I'm thinking like, wow, what kind of help, like protect my naivety? Wow, it's a little bit naive to ask when you have opportunity to ask for everything in the world. You ask to protect your naivety. Oh my gosh, it's it's funny, isn't it? Childish, but it's important for me for some reason. I don't even have to explain it to myself. I don't have to make any sense out of it. And I just want to protect it. Yes, I want to protect my inner naive child, and it's and feel comfortable about it. So maybe next time I will ask for something more tangible. Okay. So yeah, and I'm keep when I rounding, I'm still thinking about this naivety. What does it mean to me? Why is it important to me? Why is it even important to protect? What? And if you would ask me like about 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that if anyone would tell me that I will pray to protect my naivety, I would laugh. It's why is it even a subject for me today? That's an interesting question. So I keep reflecting on myself. I still thinking about it. And not judgment. It's not even judgment. It's just observation. How my reactions are changing and how my meanings are changing. So I'm with all the surroundings that I'm doing, and it seems like I'm going to do it like for a very long time. So we just stay with me. See what you asked help with. So maybe yours is more detailed, more tangible, more, I'd almost say like more important, and like, oh, no, it's not a good saying. In the center of the center circle is a lot of lines joining in a very small space. They are very close, so difficult to round those lines. So we just leave them. So you can black them out, or you can say like it really depends on your how you want to handle it. Like I usually protect every small area that if it's possible, but you can just make it black center. See how it's going to look for you. Again, I invited only one angel today. If you watch my Wednesday class recordings, I invited 4 of them. So there is an opportunity to bring as much help, as many angels as you need. Okay. And see how it's changing. Like, I believe that skies look at me. Whoever is in the sky, whoever is like, look at me and laugh all the time. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, this human being is. Maybe when I will be 100 years old, I will watch this video and laugh. How it was funny. Okay, so see what's how is it developing? How is it changing for you? Do you feel like you're receiving anything, or it's just calm you down, or maybe how do you breathe? How's your body reacts? Keep every time I ask you about how's your body reacts, I pay attention that I have a very deep exhales and inhales, and it's a very very relaxing how I observe my body. I don't feel much reactions in the body, but I pay attention to the way I'm breathing. So interesting. And when you start rounding more and more, you start seeing more curves that can be developed, that can be expanded in circles. And those circles may represent opportunities in your life to provide this help, to provide this support. It's, as I said, it could be people, it could be situations, it could be book, it could be message, it could be class or teacher, or just a conversation with somebody that can provide this information, very valuable information for you. And you just use it when you're aware that opportunities around you everywhere, you use them, you recognize them, you gratefully accept them. So you start seeing if any circle that wants to be defined in your drawing, in your lines. And sometimes when you don't see circles, but you feel like there should be something here, you can draw a circle there. You don't have to be exactly recognize curves. You can be quite direct in your desires. Again, this is your inner world. This is your inner perception of belief systems, of reality, your life, your energetic beings. So we can do whatever we want with this. We keep making it a safe place for us. Like I remember the saying that my subconsciousness, like a dangerous neighborhood. I cannot go there alone. But we want to make it very beautiful, very positive neighborhood where we can be very happy. So, and it's not the goal to escape from the reality, but create the reality we feel safe and project this imagination to the world. Because whatever is happening in our subconsciousness will be projected to the world around us. Maybe not immediately. Maybe you need some time to express this projection, like to manifest this reality, but there will be opportunities, and you use those opportunities when they come. Because many people see that there is no opportunities for them, and it's not true. Opportunities are everywhere. Opportunity to learn, opportunity to connect, opportunity to be happy. And we keep rounding. And at some point, if you want, you may expand you. You can make yourself bigger. You can, like, if there will be desire, nobody is going to stop you. And see how do you feel if you become much bigger. I feel like I'm naive woman with big dreams, and it makes me laugh, but for some reason I feel it's okay. I don't feel like I have to be apologize or be different like for my dreams. Yes, I am, and it's okay, and it's definitely okay for me. And I highly encourage you to have dreams and see what you can do for them today, like to make them come true, to make them manifest in your life. It's not just sitting and doing nothing, but really how we can prepare ourselves to follow our dreams, to follow our heart, and take responsibility. So any desires is really how we can take responsibility for changing our perception to life, changing any change requires action. So how I can be actively participate in my positive reality. Unless we draw some magic words. See if you want to draw any magic words for you. That will give you some satisfaction and confirmation that magic is happening. Your magic, not somebody else. And to change your reality, it's only you who needs to believe that this reality is changed. I keep repeating that the miracle is only happening for people who can recognize it as a miracle. If you will call it coincidences, okay, something happened, I cannot explain, but it's not a miracle. For you, it's not a miracle. For me, it's maybe a miracle because I call it a miracle and see who benefits the most from this miracle. I'm personally witnessed several times miracles, not walking on water, but healing. I witnessed and I was impressed, and this really enlightened my life. And for people who experienced it. So allow yourself to see and recognize this miracle and see how you feel about it. And if you have any questions, please let me know, because I can talk and talk. So, but more than talking, I love to answer questions. So, let me know if any. You may rotate your drawing if it's needed, so it will be more convenient for you. See how you feel it. Notice that some topics that we are working, your hands can be very tight, like your fingers start or almost grab the pen like so strong that it's almost painful. See, and other topics can be very gentle and you can be very relaxed and there is no pain, there is no struggle. to round. So this is really related to the topic. This is a body reaction. So this is a resistance that your body doesn't want to change anything. Your mind doesn't want to change. Mind is a system that doesn't want to change. But if you want anything different in your life from what you have, you need to change. You need to take some actions, do something different. And this is what really helps us to create some different outcome. You need to do something different. Albert Einstein said, like, the insanity is like when we repeat the same action over and over, and when we expect the same outcome. So let's do something different and see how it affects us. See how it's changing, and we rounding our corners as a symbol to avoid. Not to avoid, like avoid is not the right word, but how we can smooth our way, smooth our reactions, smooth our challenges, some conflicts that can be caused, and in the process, we prepare ourselves to recognize conflicts and to deal with them easily. With each corner that we round, we activate some energy. We really releasing some stress and blockages in our perceptions, in our energetic level, in our psychic. So we activating this energy, and when we have energy enough, everything seems easy. Everything seems comfortable to work with. Okay. And before I forget, next week we were already, like I was already announced that next week we will work with topic 5 languages of love. How we can identify which one is the most important for us, and how we can really be attuned to those resources, love resources that always around us, that people provide to us and the universe provides to us. So we'll see. Okay, I'm almost done with roundings. See if more and more circles show up in your drawing as you go. See if you have more opportunities to receive this help, to receive this support. Again, there is an opportunity to make yourself bigger when you receive all the help you needed. Like, how do you feel? Do you feel it's a comfortable size for you, or you want to be bigger? So I'm like, it's already like 2-3 times I offered you to make bigger, and I'm asking myself, like, maybe I want to make myself bigger. And of course I do. So but I need to create more circles. I feel like I need more opportunities. before I can grow. Because if I grow too much too fast, it will be uncomfortable. But if I have enough support, it will be organic way. It will be not overwhelming. So I'm not rushing. I keep observing and see what needs to be done so this growing will be organic. So, and I pay attention what I have, this circles here and here. I want here. So I use a small curve to extend it to create a circle. So they could be like round curves or just a hint of a curve that I feel like could be extended. It's my perception, it's nobody else. So other people may don't see the opportunity, but I do. Again, it's my world. I can do whatever I want in my world. I can be as naive as I want and feel safe about it. I don't have to apologize. I don't have to find a good cause or good reason. This is something important for me and I cherish it. I embrace it. See how you feel when you see so many circles around you. Or maybe not so many. So again, it's you recognize circles as much as you feel comfortable. You don't have to force anything. Like there is no good number to be satisfied about support and help. So you can create as many as you want or don't create at all. So see if you are want any opportunities. And how do you identify why is it opportunities? Because we're working with symbols. We name them as a symbol of opportunity. And this is what matters to us today. So we don't really have to be find any different cause or like why is it circle represents. I name it opportunity and I see how much I want on my drawing. I see how I want to be generous to myself. And if you want other entities like angelic entities on your drawing, you may do it. Like many people who are drawing for very long time, they recognize that at some point the drawing is really telling you what should be there. Like you don't know, you don't have a very strong explanation how it's happening, but you feel like in this corner there should be a big circle, or in this corner should be this and that, and you just allow it to be. Allow your subconsciousness talk to you. This is a message for you. This is a conversation with yourself. Okay. I think I have Quite a few. And we almost done. So you can come back and add more circles whenever you feel it's needed. They can be big, they can be small. So there is no like time limits. You can come back to this drawing in a week or in a year, or maybe, I don't know, in several years if you keep saying it, and add more if you want. Again, it's your representation of your subconsciousness. It's your representation of symbolic symbols that your subconsciousness is talking to you. And we keep drawing. Okay, I feel I'm almost done, and of course I see more opportunities. Like it will be hard to stop. But at this moment, I feel like, okay, I have enough opportunities, enough support in my surroundings to use this help, to recognize this help. And I feel like I can be bigger. And it's not just something that I want to force, but I want to experience. How do I feel if I'm going to be bigger? It's quite a naive perception, but what if I become a little bit bigger? Yeah. Yeah, this seems like a good size to me. Yours could be different. And you don't have to, like, if you don't want to be bigger, you don't have to. So it's you always check with yourself, do I want to do it or I'm fine? It's something that is the desire is coming from inside. It's not something that you force. And it's okay to be different, to be unique, and recognize and embrace this uniqueness. So again, like as I said, like there is no expectations from the drawing how it should look. It's already, I know for sure it will be completely different from what I experienced on Wednesday, and the topic for help was completely different. It was quite funny as well, but when I will grow up and start asking for money, it's like, it makes me laugh. So for marathon that we are doing for 21 days, my topic is to let go all the blockages in my prosperity flow. So this is, I'm expecting that in 19 days or 9 days left, I will be all prosperous and satisfied. We'll see. In like before, I would say like, oh, 9 days means nothing. And with all this very fast changing life, at least for me, 9 days seems like forever. So I expect big changes in 9 days. Who knows what kind of changes they're going to be? Maybe not in 9 days, maybe it takes a little bit longer, but still be. Life is changing. And I wish you feel this change as well, because I'm very excited about changes. I'm quite an adventurous creature. So we'll see what's going on in the world, in my world. Okay. So see how you feel, see how you breathe, how your body reacts, any emotions, any insights, like what you're thinking about right now. See. Tomorrow is going to be one more class about guardian angels, but it will be for Russian group. So it's I have all 3 classes, so every time it's different. We'll see what's going to be tomorrow. Okay, and almost. Ta-da! I have all my corners, all my challenges away. So I am quite satisfied with my
Catherine
roundings.
Can you also?
I cannot hear you, Nat.
Catherine is asking, can you also tell us about the marathon? And Matt is asking, I made the line around my helper ticker to make it stronger. So I made my helper bigger rather than making myself bigger. Good. Okay.
It's a very interesting decision. Yes. It's actually a very good decision to make your helper stronger. And instead of like inviting multiple small helpers, you can deal with one, but stronger and bigger. And marathon, so marathon is 21 days. We draw simple drawing every day. We're using the same algorithm, releasing inner constraints with the catharsis one. Usually it's a very small size, like I'll show you. So this some drawing. So this is a really card size. And it doesn't take more than 30 minutes, but I keep repeating the same action, the same drawing related to one topic. And every time after each topic, I see how, what has changed, what kind of insight I have, what kind of realizations I have. Like I keep repeating the same topic over and over. Yeah, this is the last one. And so you see, we have more than half already passed. And I have really one of the biggest realizations that my prosperity really depends on partnership. partnership topic is really important for me in this particular subject for prosperity. So I did not really expected it. So for me, partnership is anything but money, but the universe says differently. So I want to use this. Now I'm trying to pick the color that I will be feeling satisfied. And it's not like I'm trying to make something that I have any picture in my mind, but I see which colors want to be here. So today I want like very pale colors. Okay, so it will be very pale orange, some aquamarine, and cream. So this my 3 colors. You can use more than 3 colors and see how it's going to be implemented. So 21 days, we repeat the same drawing. It's every time it's different, and every time you realize something different. And we have a Facebook group that we're posting all this drawings and your insights to share it with the group. So if you want, you still be able to join us. It's anyway, it's a very good reason to join the group, to share your drawings, to share your questions. And even if you don't want to participate in marathon, but if you want to join the marathon, it just means that your 21 days will start today or tomorrow, and you keep drawing for 21 days. And after 21 days, we'll see what has changed, what's your perception, how is it really the topic, the big topic that you want to work on, how is it really change your perception to it. And there will be some resistance, of course. 21 days is quite a long time. And so that's why it's called marathon. It's not just something simple. Not everyone will be finishing. You don't have to draw every day. Like if you have a good reason, don't be stressed that you missed one day. You can do 2 drawings in one day, and it's okay to do 2 drawings. The only reason you need to, you just need to do 21. You can continue and do more. And the reason why we decided to do it, in May, I showed to I believe it was in May, I showed everyone that I did some project for teenagers that I'm working with, and all those drawings were about communication, and suddenly it struck me how much easier for me communication became after I've done all these drawings. There was so many opportunities to improve my communication skills, and this is how this idea that hey, if I improved communication in 21 days, I can improve anything. And I invited everyone to participate. So I have a very big topic about prosperity, and I feel like this will be a good start. We started on June 29th, but you can join at any time. Okay, so let's see what's gonna be here. And when we start coloring, I don't have any specific agenda. how I can do it. I just keep coloring, see how it will be integrated with the rest of the drawing. And Matthew, how do you feel when you made your helper stronger? How did it, anything changed in your body, in your perception? Did it change emotions related to it? To see that your helper is stronger? I feel like I have chosen like very baby colors. Very pale. Baby girl.
I added many lines connecting to the helper to get as much connection as possible.
Like to you, be aware, too many connections requires too much writing. Good luck. So I added many lines connecting to the helper to get as much connection as possible, to get the most help, more energy between me and the helper, but also outwards to others. Okay, so again, Matthew, good luck to you with all these connections, because this is really make sure that you do a lot very beautiful roundings, all these corners, because connections requires communications, requires dealing with small and big disagreements and conflicts. So you smooth your way to make sure that it's it will be organic and comfortable for you. When we're working with when I work with kids, and the way I explain them the rounding, like they don't understand the word rounding, like really. So I explain them like when two lines meet each other, they and cross each other, they become grumpy. So we make the smile to make sure that they feel comfortable to each other. And we make 4 smiles for one crossing. So you need to create so many smiles, Matthew, to feel comfortable about all these connections that you are looking forward. So we have that large circle representing the divine. So how do the field lines or God lines relate to the drawing when you already have the large circle representing the divine? So this big circle not necessarily represent divine. It represents help. It represents protection. It represents support. Divine, like the field lines, it's, you can call them universe lines, you can call them the God lines, divine lines. They represent synchronicity with the universe, with divine energy, activation, this divinity within you. So I don't see any conflicts between them, between two of them. Because as I said, we invited angelic help, but the angelic help may be presented as a help from different people, from different situations. So it's not not necessary to be recognized as angelic help. There will be. It's only your call, like you will recognize them as angelic help, even if it will be coming from, I don't know, from the clerk at your shop or from your anybody else. And actually in this particular subject, I forgot about I'm like so carried away with my drawing already. So in this particular drawing, the field lines will be actually the gratitude lines, when we will be grateful for all the help available for us. It doesn't matter if we use it, but it's available. And this is what matters. And this is what we are grateful for. So I hope I answered your question, Catherine. And thank you for the questions. Like I almost forget about like the last one is a very important, the gratitude. Okay. See. And see how you want to color yourself. Do you want to be dissolved in the surroundings, or you want to highlight yourself? If you want to make yourself more visible, more well-defined, more, you know, stronger with colors, just explore, because there's no good answers. For me, my words at the start were more to do with being embarrassed or ashamed to ask for help. So my picture represents being comfortable and not ashamed with asking for help. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you for such a very deep reflection. It's a, I believe it's not just your experience, but many people ashamed to ask for help, especially for men. Like men don't cry, men don't ask for help, men could be like, there's so much very strong beliefs that you have to be strong. The asking for help is a presenting weakness. And this is a great topic, how you can be so different relationship with help, that help is not about weakness. Help is about knowing what you want and what you can do yourself and what you need to be guided and supported with. So it's really identifying many other things that are important. But thanks a lot for saying it. It's I hope you feel comfortable now about asking for help. I know for sure that I'm not, for me, asking for help could be embarrassing. It's not even embarrassment. It's like, am I even worth to ask for help? Like there's so many people who has much bigger needs and much bigger situations. Maybe my situation is not important right now. Why to waste time to support me if somebody else needed more? So this is my situation. And look at me, I am drawing my naivety instead of working on this topic, on this. It's okay. I have one more class to teach. Thanks a lot. It's like it's a really very important insights for me about the shame and about trustworthy. Not trustworthy, like really how you feel yourself worthy of help. And I want more circles. I'm like, I keep thinking about this. Very important how we feel ashamed to ask for help. And another thing that is important for us, that we are not just asking for help for ourselves, that the help, that energy that is coming from above, we are just channeling this help to the world so other people can benefit from what I can represent, what I can receive, other people can benefit from. It's not just me. How I can receive the help and share this energy with somebody else. Maybe not many people, maybe it's only one person, or maybe it could be thousands of people. So you never know how many people will be affected by this experience. And we don't really need to do much for other people. We may just be present for them. We may express our feeling calm, feeling peace, and people will be relaxed around us because we have the support and we are generous enough to share it with other people. Another insight that I have right now, like look, like I colored the head of an angel with the same colors as other circles. So it's really this, every circle is just a reflection or manifestation of the angel in my reality. Oh, it's interesting how it's really.
Okay, I'm here. We go.
Done?
Yes.
Good. Oh, yours looks like an eye.
Yes.
You have two angels.
Yes, but I don't know which way. Hold on, which way? I think it's this way.
Okay. Okay, it's a very colorful eye. And
Yeah.
I love how strong you have lines, like very well defined. Did you charge those lines as a gratitude lines? That's like synchronicity with the universe.
It's a universal. I don't know. No, I did not charge with the gratitude. No, I need to go back and charge them with the gratitude.
You can just follow them like one more time.
Yes.
And like just say a little bit gratitude prayer for everything that you received from them. And it's interesting that your circles have two very interesting, like very feminine and masculine energies.
Yes, usually it's a lot of pink with me, but now look, it's
Blue and pink and purple. Like purple is actually like combination of these two.
But then the
So,
green and yellow, and the
green and yellow.
yellow goes inside of me myself. Look here,
Uh-huh.
it goes inside, and then the other side it goes a little bit inside. So it's
Okay. So, but see that you mostly, anyway, you still be mostly green. So it's mostly
yes,
still be heart opening.
yes, a little bit of
A little bit of heart opening required to accept all this help. Yeah, maybe not even a little bit. So it could be some big heart opening.
yes.
So how does it feel to charge all these field lines with gratitude?
I'm gonna do it now.
Okay. Take it gentle. Don't force anything. Like experience it from the depths of your heart, from your green eye. And I'm curious, like, if how many people have I? How many people had two angels to work with? Um, see. My drawing is a very pale today. It's like so unusual. Like usually it's a so much color, very bright colors. It's very gentle. It's like really like a baby girl. Okay. See which colors will be important to be present on your drawing. Again, there is no, you may consciously choose them to make everything look nice, but try to listen which colors want to be on your drawing. Maybe it's something different from what you're expecting. Maybe it's a very unusual combination of colors. Try to be try to listen to the message that colors want to tell you. For me, it's very unusual to have such pale colors, very gentle. So maybe the message is, I'm like trying to see what the message is for me. Maybe the message is to protect my naivety, I need to be more gentle. And the world will be more gentle to me. Okay, maybe it's actually good, and it really makes a lot of sense to me. It's like to be more gentle because I am not a very gentle person. And my body starts reacting on this statement. And yes, I think this is a message. This is a correct reaction. And I just keep breathing. This beautiful pink. Today I've ordered my new sharpener and I was surprised how my old one was dull. Like when you keep working with something and it seems like, okay, it's still working and it's still working. And when you have a new one, this is really the realization when, wow, it was dull. It's so different, like really different from what I've ever done. See if I want to add a little bit brightness, spice things up a little bit. So I feel more like myself, because this is a little bit too pale for me. Okay. And I want one more circle here. So again, you may add more circles at any time, and you may highlight whatever you want. You add more lines. You may even, at the end, you may even bring another entity. If you feel like this is a good time, if you feel like this should be presented here, and there is no, you don't have to ask permission to invite more help on your drawing. So there's always a good opportunity to do it. So you don't have to ask, you don't, my permission to invite more help. You don't have to really analyze why you want it to be, to invite it right now. So there is no late time to do it. So see if you want more. And what I see is that I want bigger circle here. Okay, it's a little bit circle. So I created more helpers, but not necessarily more. I created more opportunities. My opportunity here. Okay. So we have something at almost at the end was appeared on my drawing, so I don't even know what it is, but it's big. We'll see what kind of, what does it want to present to me? It's a big opportunity. Big opportunity. Big opportunity. So big opportunity. How do you want to look like? Which color you want to be? You want to be presented as a beautiful. Okay, it's a really big opportunity to be naive. I keep laughing at my topic. Like, what's my request? And I was like, oh my gosh. Maybe I will realize the wisdom of the topic much later. So right now, it just makes me laugh. I don't really cannot find a very good reason, but it's okay. I feel like it's important. So this is, I keep working on it. And I love how many opportunities I have. I really feel blessed with all this support around me, with all this opportunities, with all this help available, and it's makes me laugh, makes me smile, makes me happy. Okay, for me, my words is this. Okay, please ask me. Oh, it's I already read this message from Matthew. So see if anything changed for you. I want to create a flow here as well. See if any shift in your perception to the topic at this moment, any insights, any discoveries. How do you feel? I believe I never used even this pencil before. Like I have so much pencil that some of them are still be never touched. And it's actually very beautiful, very gentle. Very gentle orange. Salmon pink. Sounds like a Seattle color. We have so much salmon. Lucky we want to a little bit intensify my pink. So 2 more steps as we go. So the second one step is to create this gratitude line, the synchronicity with the universe, how we can be grateful, how we can express our gratitude to energies that provide this help and support to us, to this angelic entities, to this guardian angels. And we draw, because gratitude has a very high vibration. It's a very strong vibrations, and it's very strong and gentle at the same time. So we use this field lines that we usually draw on our drawings to express our gratitude. See, where does it want to go? It can be, it may go upwards and can be in diagonal. So see where this gratitude goes. And we create bolder lines to express your gratitude to this guardian angels for all help, for all support that is available for me. It's not even for using it, but for availability. I see how much help is available. It's only my call if I want to use it or not. Help is available. And they may follow the lines that you have already on your drawing, or they may create completely new path. Like they don't have to be 100% following the line that you have. Like they can keep, and after we draw those lines, we start rounding all these corners, even if they follow the same lines, because they bolder, they thicker, and they create new corners. And we always integrate those corners, because we make sure that everything on our drawing is safe. There is no conflicts. There is no corners. Corners represent conflicts, represents challenges. We want everything as smooth as possible, and we want to feel safe about everything that is presented on our drawing. So we can relax and our body relax, and we peacefully integrate the drawing in our subconsciousness or in our consciousness as well. So I keep adding more lines for some reason. So again, in Neurographica, the quality of work is only defined by how many lines you have. It's your drawings may look at the beginning, they may look naive, but it doesn't matter, because the most important is what is going on inside of you, what kind of realizations you experience during the drawing. Artist is more important than its art. So be important and embrace your experiences. Don't judge yourself by the aesthetic look of your drawing. Judge it by what you experienced. This is very important in Neurographica. So, and when you don't have expectations from your drawing, from anything you do, you start and do something. Like it's easier to start something new if you don't have perfect expectations to be perfect. You will be much better when you do second drawing, when you do third, fourth, and so on. I had so many clients who had so much challenges in roundings at the beginning. And after some time, they were able to create such beautiful masterpieces that they were so happy, that they were so satisfied with. And this is what matters. Your experience matters. Because every drawing has an emotional charge. Like we're not just drawing to copy anything. We express our emotions, we express our hopes, our challenges, our desires, our whatever fears sometimes. So many emotions could be expressed in the drawing that it felt. It's very rarely when it's only real masterpieces that can express the emotional charge from the art. When you feel and resonate with the with all emotions that expressed in the drawing, writing, so dance is a little bit more common, or singing is a good one too. But with art, with drawing, it's not so easy to express emotions when you just copying something. So that's why there is no copyings. Like everybody who is drawing the same topic, like the same exercise, will have completely different drawing. There's very abstract and very concrete in description of your emotional state and your emotional experience. Okay, so I'm almost done with rounding. See how many lines do you need, like gratitude lines. They bold, so usually 2, 3 is enough, but if you feel like you want more, you can do more. It's up to you. There is no good number, the perfect number. That is, I usually do 2 or 3 on such size. Okay. And when I round all these corners, the whole drawing is really integrating this energy, this bold lines. They don't look foreign anymore. They look organic to me, like they really belong here. And everything that you decide to add to later or right now to the drawing, if you round all those corners, it will be integrated. It will be blended in this beautiful drawing that you have, uniquely beautiful. Okay, so very important, one of the last steps that we are doing is see which object on your drawing you want to highlight, what you want to remember, what do you want to anchor, what do you want to which meaning you want to see first when you look at your drawing. So it could be any circle, it could be shape that happens in all those lines. It can be you, it could be angel, it could be I, or maybe something else that appeared on your drawing and you want to remember it. So, for example, for me, this last big opportunity is what matters the most for some reason. I don't know what it is, but for some reason it really triggers my attention and I want to remember it. I want to highlight it. I want to make it more noticeable and make it bolder. So I can just intensify a little bit outline, or you may create bolder line around it, like make it stronger, make it more powerful. And you can, again, you can create just a bolder line around it, like we've done for the field lines. You can create the same outline for this particular element, this particular symbol. And for me, I don't know exactly what it represents, but it represents, like, I know exactly what it represents. It represents big opportunity. And I don't have to be detailed about like what kind of opportunity. Is it a person? Is it some information that is coming my way? It's somebody else, and I don't know. But I will be paying attention to what is going on around, what kind of opportunities can be around me, and this is what matters for me. So I will see. I will be aware of such opportunities, and I invite them in my life. So opportunities, I'm waiting for you. I will be very grateful and very and very naive. It's like the naive is really like, oh, it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh. Okay, so you see, this is like really a step out of this drawing. So this is what important for me. And at the very end, we always see how change your perception to the topic. What has changed? What has shifted? What's new you learned from your experience? How that resonates with topic, and maybe something that you decide, like during the drawing, you may have a very clear plan, what you need to do, what you need to create, and maybe where you can find this help, what kind of help you want to ask from maybe somebody specific, maybe for somebody who is next to you. So see what's your outcome from this experience. What's your opinion, new insights. And let's see what mine. So mine is the most important insight today, that if I want to be helped with protecting my naivety, I need to be more gentle. And this is what I take from this class. I need to be very gentle. First of all, to myself. I don't need to force anything, and allow opportunities appear and do what I want. Like I do what I want and opportunities will appear. Big opportunities. Like I really loved how big it is. I'm like so so in love with this big opportunity. Good. And you see how different it is. It's like completely different compared to what was on Wednesday. It was a different subject, different prayer for different help. So if you have any questions, this is the best time to ask. If you want to share your drawings, you're welcome to turn on your camera and show your drawing, and I will give you some, maybe I will give you some feedback. And it's always inspiring for everybody else to see your drawings. And if you want to share your drawing like personally, there is always opportunity to email me. So I will just type my email address. If you want, if you don't want to share it on publicly, you can do it through email. Any questions? Okay, thank you, Nat. Yeah. Yes, you can share your photo here. You can attach file, and I will just share the screen. So thank you, Catherine. I'm surprisingly don't hear much questions from you. I'm like, I loved your questions. I'm looking forward to hear more of them. So we're waiting for picture photo from Matthew. Looking forward to see it. Again, I want to repeat it like as many times. I am sure how my phone. Okay, you can do video. Okay. Hey, Matthew.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here you are. Okay.
Yeah, this is mine.
Mm-hmm.
So this was me.
Uh-huh.
And then this is my my helper.
Mm-hmm.
This is they're connected with like a I had this image of like a placenta almost, you know, like blood feeding from one to the other. So this sort of transfer of energy and support. So it's sort of like pumping, if you like, help into the thing that needs it. So sort of more drawing on it as a resource and as a life source.
Okay, so it's a very big meanings for you from this. Like, is it? It's only pumping, or there is the exchange of energies?
I think there's a bit
receive?
of.
So it's exchange.
Yeah,
so
it's a receiving and also it's sort of a transfer through as well, where it's extending outwards a little bit. So maybe there are other people that can't be seen here, or other entities, but yeah, a little bit of passing through as well. But yeah, more drawing from it, not really giving the other way.
Okay, so Matthew, especially when the topic was about helping to increase your connections and communications, expand more lines to the outer world, to the society. So you're taking so much energy, and it's beautiful how you're very connected to your helper, and how helper is really much giving to you. So expand this energy to the everybody who is around you, like people that you know or maybe don't know yet. So draw more lines and express this energy, that you are not just a vessel that holding all the energies that you receive from the helper, but you are a channel of this energy to everybody who needs it. And this will really helps you to pass so much resources, so much energy to other people, and people will be attracted to it, energetically will be attracted to it. So you can just bring more lines, like more rays from yourself to the world. So see if it's needed. If right now it's more important for you to receive and hold it, you can do it as well. So see what is important for you. It's like, see what is your priority at this moment. So there is no, it's only you who defined what you need right now. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's good feedback. Thank you.
It's a very, look how beautiful and colorful you are. It's like it's a very beautiful colors inside of you. And this is a very, and how there is a really like all these lines, like all this pink energy that is coming to your way. This is a very important feminine energies, like very nurturing, like so suck it in, like take it as much as you need. So don't like, I gave you advice, but if you want to hold it, to experience it, like to make sure that you full of it when you decide, like before you decide to share it with us, maybe this is the priority right now. So see what is really resonates with you. But thank you very much for sharing. Like I love when men drawing, like it's really, I'm so excited when we have a man in the class. It's a very beautiful drawing, very beautiful. And thank you for all this insight. Like I learned a lot from your insights and from your sharing. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. So Catherine wrote that you've been so great answering my questions. I just haven't had so many. And I very much appreciate the neurographic exercises you've created on the topics I've suggested. So yes, like I highly appreciate all the questions that you asked. This is really makes me move forward and be a better teacher for sure. So I learned a lot from your questions, and all your questions are helped me to find answers to my questions as well. So thanks a lot. I'm very grateful for them. Thank you for sharing, and yay. So have a good night. Have a great weekend. I wish you the best. I wish you all that you will recognize this opportunity for help and support, not just in angelic entities, but in everything that is presented in our life, in people, in nature, in pets, in everything that is surrounding us, like really embracing and hugging and loving us. So universe is very generous and it's very loving. So we ask and we receive it. Maybe not the way we want, maybe not the way we dreamed, but we will receive it somehow, what we need at this moment. So this is creates opportunity for us to be aware that help is available, and we just take it as much as we need. Have a great day or night. I don't know, in Australia it could be a day ahead. For Seattle it will be good night, and see you next week. There will be class on Wednesday and there will be class on Friday. So next week, the class will be about 5 languages of love. So what kind of, how we express love, how we expect love, and how we can fill our heart with love. So thanks a lot. See you soon. Bye.